Need your juice. Drink your juice, kids. What was I just doing? What the hell am I doing right now? Hey everybody, welcome back to Breaking Down. Just before we get started, thank you all so much for the people who have supported me so far. It means a lot. I know I'm a very small YouTube channel and putting yourself out there is really difficult, and thank you so much for the people who have done. For people who want to support and don't know how, the easiest, freest way for you to do it, which would mean so much to me, is there's a button below that says subscribe. Just click it. It doesn't cost you a thing. Then the like, click that too. Like. The dislike button, that costs you money to press. Don't press that button. It's very expensive to press the dislike button, so don't press that button. It just allows me to grow my channel and reach more people, and it costs you nothing. You don't need a YouTube account as long as you have kind of like a Gmail account or anything like that. It's totally good. But let's get back to the matter at hand. Weird food off the internet. Today's recipe is brought to us by our good friends at The Hungry Friends. Cheddar Ranch chicken strips. I don't know why I'm making this. It's got a ton of views. It looks relatively simple to make, so let's take a look. I cut the chicken, which is standard, into strips. Marinate it in buttermilk and ranch dressing mix. What is that? Spoiler alert, I already did that. Then we're gonna crush some cheese crackers. We all know what those are. Those are cheese nibs, okay? Or nips. Is it nips or nibs? The box actually says nips. It's a little risky there. So anyway, they're crushing 3 cups of those down. We're gonna smash them. Then we're gonna take the chicken out of the buttermilk ranch monstrosity fluid, dip it in the crackers, bake it. Let's get started. Bake 425, 20 minutes. Let's break down the cost on this bad boy. How much did I pay for this? Should have done that first. Cheese nips. Bing! $2.50 for a whole box of cheese crackers. It's a good deal if I do say so myself. Chicken, it was $10 for 2 pounds. I'm using 1 pound because I'm not gonna make 2 pounds of chicken strips. And so that was $10, so $5 for the chicken. Now, I didn't know this existed. I actually had to ask a few people in the store because who buys this stuff? This is ranch dressing powder. What? I didn't know. Just get ranch dressing. This was $1. So, actually, I guess that's pretty smart. Instead of the bottle and usually one-time use for $1, done. And then I had to buy buttermilk. $2.55. So the true cost of this is probably what, $1, half of the $2.55 is what, $1.25 or something like that, $1.27. $1.27.5. That doesn't make any sense. I think that's it for the recipe. Now, let's make it. I'm sure you all know how to cut chicken, pour powder into that, and then pour buttermilk on top of it. I really don't need to explain that. It smelt disgustingly ranchy. And what you're left with is, oh, it's all green. Here's the chicken monstrosity. It's been marinating for, I think, like 2 hours and stuff, so should be deep and flavorful with all that ranch. Nips, 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 cheese nips. It says I need 3 cups of cheese nips. God damn, I love cheese nips. Oh, nip down, nip overboard. Oh, I remember these smashing videos. They lie about how long it takes. Who's at that company and is like, you know what we should call this product? Well, it's cheesy, they're squares. Nips, call them cheese nips. You know what'll fly off the shelf? Lonely guys like any sort of nips. Add cheese and crackers to the mix. Cheese nips. And they were like, Johnson, you goddamn genius. This takes a long time to turn into cheese nip dust. All right, let's do the disgusting parts. We've got our nip powder. Take our chicken, mix it into the Lonely Man powder. Some guy came up with this recipe. He's like, you know what would taste real good right now? I'm thinking like chicken, okay, but stay with me. I marinate it in buttermilk. Oh, I might have lost you there. Hold on a second. I take that buttermilk and I put in ranch dressing powder. I'm just gonna put these all in here because this is gonna take like 3 days. Who the hell came up with this recipe, and how dare you? Oh, it's getting real gooey in there. Now look, it's a disgusting bag of calories. Oh yeah, it looks good. These first ones look better when they were like hand dipped, each one. I mean, it's still gonna be, you know, crackers and cheese, or cheese crackers and chicken and calories and fat and all that kind of stuff, so it's still gonna taste real good. Thank the Lord for these tongs. I'm glad I didn't have to touch these with my hands. See, these are the things they don't show you in the, is this what they had to do, like behind the scenes? They had some temp coming in and like, all right, then we need you to push the cracker paste onto the chicken. He's like, oh, I hate this job. I'm a film major, I went to UCLA. It says throw this into the oven for 22 minutes at 425 degrees. We're gonna pull the nip chicken out, that's what I'm gonna call it. Oh my God, I'm cooking chicken breasts with nips. How has nobody discovered this? Texture does not look fun. It kind of looks gross. This is patent false advertising. Okay, so apparently back into the oven for another 12 minutes, and maybe that'll turn these into magic breasts with nips. They, well, these look awful. I have ruined chicken, I have ruined buttermilk, and I have ruined cheese nips. These look real bad. Pretty sure I followed it exactly. I think the common denominator here is bad recipes. It's definitely not me. So, I'm gonna taste this. Oh. That was a really bad choice. We're gonna try this. They look awful. I don't know what part either I screwed up or my dip's really good. They're like chewy. Let's try without the dip. I mean, they're really not good without the dip. It's like all the worst parts of the ingredients. The chicken is overcooked. The cheese nips aren't crunchy anymore. And they're just bad. But thanks for watching. Tell your friends, share, do whatever, and I'll see you next week when I probably screw up another recipe. So have a good one.